Hey everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn. We need to practice more and more to be fluent and confident in English speaking. We should take up different topics, whichever topic we can, and we should speak on it. Whether we have spoken about something, whether we have heard about something, whether we want to express our expressions, we often get blank while speaking in English. When we start speaking, we speak a sentence or two, or probably a sentence, and then we go blank. We don't know what to say next, and we start fumbling, or we start stammering, or we just take a long pause and we forget everything, right? And then it gets very difficult to revive it. So how to avoid this situation? How to avoid getting blank, or forgetting words, or forgetting sentences, or forgetting ideas or things what we have to say about or describe? See, it's very simple. We all have faced this. It happened to me also. It happened to all of us, right? But it's just that how you handle it. The way you handle it will help you to get out of the situation. So that is a very common problem. That is not a big issue. We all face this problem, and it can happen to any of us at any point of time, speaking to anybody, anywhere, anytime. But how we handle it matters. So today in this video, I'm going to tell you how we are going to handle this situation, and we can start speaking again on the same topic, on the same thing, or on the same discussion. On that note, guys, welcome back to my channel. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. And if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, quickly subscribe my channel, like and share my videos, do write your comments in the comment section, and do not forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. What you have to do is stay tuned, stay connected, and watch my entire video to master this skill. You can also browse my playlist and see what all topics I have come up with and if it can help you. There are lots of interesting topics which can definitely help you. So go browse my playlist and check out the videos which you want to. Now let's begin with the topic. The only solution to this problem is practice, practice, and practice. We should start taking up any topic and every topic, and we should start speaking on it. Okay, the more we practice, the better we get. And that is why I always emphasize on English speaking practice, right? So today also I'm going to come up with a topic which is very basic, very interesting, very simple, and which we all can speak on. So I'm going to talk on this topic, and I'll tell you whenever you get stuck at some point of time how you can come out of it, or how you can manage that, or how you can revive your conversation or communication. Okay, so today's topic is a day in my college life, or my college life, whatever you wish to speak about. If you are still in college, you can take a day and you can speak about that day. Or if you have finished your college, you want to remember something, so you can come up with your college life, how it was, and you can speak on it. So here I'm going to speak up very simple basic sentences. These sentences will be such that you can replace these sentences with your own words, and you can come up with your own sentences also. So I'm going to give you a sentence structure which you can change also, and I'm going to tell you what else you can come up with this sentence. What other sentences you can come up with this sentence as well. Okay, so I'm going to start with, my college life was very interesting. It was a great experience. Okay, so my college life was very interesting. You can say my college life was fun. My college life was amazing. My college life was very engaging. My college life was very enriching. Okay, I really enjoyed it. I had a great time at my college. I loved going to my college. So you can come up with any of these sentences to start with. So basically overall you can you have to say how was your college life. So my college life is very interesting. It was a great experience. It was a good experience studying in that college. Okay, so what next? We used to have our lectures from 9 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the evening. Some days in between we had some free time. Some lectures were not there, so we had free time, and sometimes we had our lab as well. Since I was a science student, I was into biotechnology, so we used to have labs also. Okay, now what you can say here? Whatever timings you have, you can just describe that. My college timing was from 8:30 to 3 o'clock, or 8:30 to 12 o'clock, or 8:30 to 1:30. Okay, and we had lectures, back-to-back lectures, and in between we had a break as well. Okay, or whatever you have. You can just describe about what was the timing of the lectures, how was it, and what did you do. Okay, so you attended the lecture, or you attended any lab or anything else, so that you can include here. Okay, here in this case, guys, you can repeat after me as well. You can speak with me, you can repeat after me, you can shadow with me. Okay, you can take down my sentences, note it down, or you can just pause my video and you can repeat it. That is why I'm speaking very slow, and I'm just coming up with basic simple sentences so that you understand and you come up with new sentences as well along with me. Okay, so this is how I described what was the timing and how was my routine in college. During lunch breaks, we used to go to the cafeteria and eat something there, or we went to the hostel to have food. Okay, we had two choices. We can either go to the cafeteria and have food there, or we can go to our hostels and you can have food there. So we switched between both the places. Sometimes we used to go and have food in the cafeteria with other friends as well, and sometimes we used to go to a hostel and we used to have our food in a hostel. So it depends on our mood and who all are joining us. There were lots of people who were not hostlers, so they joined us, so we went to the cafeteria to eat lunch, and if others were busy, then we used to come to the hostel and eat our food there, relax and eat our food there. So this is how we had our lunch. Here you can start describing your lunch, like if you get tiffin from home, or if you used to eat in the cafeteria, or if you used to eat outside. There are lots of stalls outside this colleges as well. So a lot of people prefer eating there as well from the stalls. So you can just come up with your own sentence. You can just start describing where you used to have food. You can just talk about what food you had. We used to have thali, because that was provided by our mess, and the same food was there in the cafeteria, so we can just have that there as well. So that was a thali which was provided to us in the cafeteria and the mess. Apart from that, in the cafeteria there were other stuffs as well. Sandwiches were there, samosas were there, bhajis were there, and one or two more items were available. Not much, but one or two more items were available. Some drinks were also available, so you can just take some cold drink or other beverages and you can just eat and drink along. And of course, tea and coffee were also available, right? So this is how I have described my cafeteria or my lunch, or what was provided to me during lunch. You can also start speaking about it. If you used to take tiffin from home, what kind of stuffs you liked, or what kind of stuffs you used to eat, you can just share that. You can describe that. Okay, so this is about the cafeteria. Now coming to the next part, likes and dislikes. In some lectures we used to be very attentive, and in some lectures we used to feel sleepy, and mostly after lunch we used to feel very sleepy. Yes guys, that's true. After lunch, when we used to go for any lecture, we used to feel very sleepy there, and literally we wanted to close our eyes and sleep. But then of course we have to listen to the professors as well. They also understand that people are feeling sleepy, so they also try to make it interesting. They also put a lot of efforts, and sometimes they pinpoint you as well, so you feel little embarrassed as well. So we have to be very attentive, and we have to pretend that we are not feeling sleepy. So that was the best part. We used to struggle with this. We used to pretend that we are not feeling sleepy, but actually we used to feel very sleepy during lectures. And some lectures were really interesting, so we used to forget everything, but some lectures were so boring that we wanted to sleep actually. So this happens to all of us. I guess you also have some experience of some professors talking about something which were really interesting and you wanted to listen to it, and some lectures or some subjects were so boring that you felt very sleepy and you don't want to listen to it. And during my first and second year, we were very regular in college. But final year, we really used to bunk a lot of lectures. We used to feel very sleepy and we wanted to bunk lectures. Either we used to go out or we used to go to our hostels and go and sleep. So this we did in the third year. But first and second year, we were very regular and we were very attentive in college. And we enjoyed all the lectures as well. Some lectures were a little boring, we felt sleepy, but that is a part of life, right? We all go through this phase. So guys, here also you can talk about which lectures. You can take specific lectures and you can talk about that. This subject felt very boring for me and I didn't like that subject. So it felt very boring for me and I used to feel sleepy in those lectures. So you can talk about this. So start speaking on your likes and dislikes, what you like and what you don't like and what you did during the lectures. So you can talk about it, as I did just now. But during exams, we used to study the whole night. That was something we used to do. We used to study the whole night and we used to go and give the exams and come back and then sleep. Yes. Or at times, if we feel very sleepy, so an hour or half an hour nap we used to take. Otherwise, we never used to sleep the whole night. The whole time till the exams were on, we used to stay awake the whole night and we used to study. And that helped us to score well in our exams. Trust me on this. We never used to study before. Very few times we used to start having discussions on different topics which were little difficult for us. If we felt something which was really difficult for us, then we used to start having a discussion with other people as well so that we get to understand the topic well. If not, we used to take it very lightly and just a day before exams, we used to study the whole night and go and give the exam. That was also fun. Trust me on this. That was also fun for us during college. College life is very different. And if you stay in a hostel, it is completely different. So that was another thing which we really enjoyed doing. We used to study the whole, everybody is awake, right? Everybody. If you are sleeping, somebody will come and wake you up. Come on, you don't have to study. Tomorrow is your exam. So this is how the environment is. So you all are, everybody is so energetic and everybody is so enthusiastic about studying the whole night and giving the exam that you also get energetic and you also get into it. So we used to go and give the exams, come back, have some food and sleep. So that is how we prepared for the exams and we gave the exams. So guys, here you can describe how you prepare for your exams during your college days, how you go and give the exams and what do you do after coming back. Okay, this is very simple. You can just talk about what you do. How do you manage your exams? How do you manage your studies? You just have to speak on that. Okay. The last thing I'm going to describe here is what I did during the weekends. So Monday to Friday, Saturday also we had college, half day college. So Monday to Saturday we used to go to college and Sunday we used to get holiday. Sunday we used to go out to watch movie or have, lunch or dinner or go out for shopping or anywhere else to a relative's place also. So Sundays we used to make sure that we have to go out just to relax and get fresh. So we used to go out and eat something, have fun, do some shopping and then come back home. So this was our routine during our college days and we used to enjoy that. So college days was fun and we really had a great time there. I made a lot of friends also since I was in hostel. So I made a lot of friends from other sections, other streams and other batches as well. So Sundays we used to spend time together in the cafeteria or in the mess. We used to talk about what is happening in their class, how are things going with them. So we used to talk a lot. We used to have a lot of interactions with others as well, which really was good actually. So this is how we spent time in our college. And this is what our everyday college routine was. We used to go to the college early in the morning. We used to come back in the evening. And in between, when we get time, and in between we had a free lecture, we used to stay there in the library. We used to go out with our friends nearby at some coffee shop, and we used to come back then for the lectures. So, or we used to go to a hostel and then come back during the next lecture. So this is how our routine, this is what our routine was during our college days. And trust me on this, those days are really fun. Those days are really memorable. You will never forget those days. You make a lot of friends, you have a lot of memories, you have a lot of things to do, and you have a lot of dreams also of what next you're going to do or what you want to become, right? And that is why college days are very important. So guys, this is how I described my college days. You can also come up with your own script, your own ideas, your own thoughts, and you can just start speaking on it. This is a very simple topic. I've broken it down to 3-4 parts, and so that it's easier for you to pick up and speak on it. Okay, take the clues, take my sentences, start replacing my words with your own words and start speaking on it. You can speak with me, repeat after me, shadow with me. You can come up with your own ideas and speak on your own, or you can just club my ideas with your ideas and you can speak on your own. You can video record it, which is the best if you can, or you can mirror talk, or you can just self-talk about it. But don't forget to speak on this topic, guys. It is really going to help you to start speaking in English, to becoming fluent and confident in English speaking. And if you get stuck somewhere, come up with new ideas. Don't stick to what you wanted to say. Forget about it, whatever you said. Start with something new. That is the best way to get unstuck or overcome that situation. Start with something new on the same topic. If you're talking about your hostel life and you're talking about something which you did sometimes and you forgot how to tell, you can just say, okay, let's forget that. And then you can come up with your next topic. You can come up with something else. Apart from that, we also used to have a lot of fun. We used to go to the cafeteria and eat samosas and spend a lot of time there as well. You know, you can just come up with something else and forget what you were saying. Okay, so you can just say, you can use apart from that, you can say, let's forget that. You can say, or let's talk about something else, and then you can start speaking about this. Okay, so this is how you can just overcome that situation and start speaking again. Okay, having a conversation again, or you can come back in conversation again. So guys, these are small tips which you have to take care of. But the only thing is you have to practice speaking. If you practice speaking, the situation will never come, or you will know how to overcome that situation. You will just put that sentence aside and you'll come up with a new sentence to replace that. So that is why speaking practice is very important, and I focus on that. So start practicing English speaking and you will see the difference, at least for 30 days. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye and take care. And don't forget to like my videos.